Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go.
Guys, I've been getting a lot of new people following me, and one of the main questions that people ask me in the DMs and in the comments, man, how do I lose this stomach, man? Man, I've been working out, I've been eating healthy, but the damn stomach ain't going nowhere, man. What I need to do? And so, in this podcast, I'm going to share with you how to actually lose belly fat and keep it off for good, okay? Because I do see some people just having hundreds of conversations with folks. Some people actually do lose some of their stomach, but then they gain it back, which is, dare I say, embarrassing and even more discouraging and frustrating because you done put in all this time and effort to lose it, but then it come back. And not only did you see it came back, but your friends, your family members, your dog done seen it come back. Your dog walking around, like, you look different, motherfucker. You don't look the same no more. Yeah, your dog see you done gained that damn stomach back. And so here's how to lose the belly fat and keep it off, okay? The first thing is this, guys. You cannot outwork poor nutrition habits. You can't. I see way too many people hitting me up, and they like, yeah, I'm about to start losing weight. And I'm saying, okay, well, how long you been doing it? Well, about a couple of weeks now. All right, what you been doing? Man, you know, I've been walking. I'm like, okay, what else? You know, I've been doing a little back. I've been going to the gym a couple of days a week. Okay, what else? And, you know, I done tried this little sauna suit thing. And, you know, I'm doing a little sauna suit. And, you know, I'm sweating more. Okay, what else? Well, you know, I started doing the apple cider vinegar. I heard that supposed to help you lose weight, too. And I'm like, damn. They doing everything except the main thing that's going to help you lose the stomach. Guys, you can do all this working out stuff in the world, but if your nutrition is not on point, you're going to struggle. Guys, I've had, and I'm transparent, y'all. I've been doing this over 15 years. I've had people who join my coaching program, and I tell them before they even join, listen, if you're not going to do the nutrition plan, if you just think you're going to get in and just do workouts and all the stomach will go away, you're going to struggle. They still get inside the plan, get inside the program, and just do all workouts and never do the meal plan. And then they wonder why, damn, how everybody else inside our Lions Den community getting all these weight loss results and accomplishing these goals, but I'm struggling because they ass ain't doing nutrition. Guys, nutrition is 80 to 90% of what's required to lose weight. 80 to 90% of what's required. And so you can have the best workout plan in the world. You can have all the reps, the sets, the rest time. You could like be training like a pro athlete. But if you're overeating, you're going to struggle. Because I grew up playing sports. I played football, I ran track. You know, I was an athlete growing up. And there were buddies of mine who were much faster than me, more ripped than me, more in shape than me that I used to admire. And, you know, when you're an athlete, like, you're eating a lot because you're extremely active. And, you know, years later, we get into our later years, our 20s and our early 30s. You know, at this point, I'm already doing coaching and training. And some of my buddies have reached out to me. These guys are the same guys who I used to aspire to be like, who I used to admire. And they were in super good shape. Now these guys have type 2 diabetes. Now these guys have high blood pressure. Now these guys have sleep apnea. Guys, do y'all not realize one of the biggest reasons that made me start doing this is because my grandfather passed away from sleep apnea. A lot of guys don't realize, and women, as you gain more and more weight, that weight causes it to be, you start to have difficulty breathing while you're asleep. And so you basically stop breathing while you sleep. And so if you're waking up and you're like, man, I just don't feel rested, and it's like months, if not years of your life you're going through this, it's a big possibility your ass have sleep apnea. And so just losing the weight by understanding how to build a healthy relationship with food, okay? Let me give you some an idea on how this looks, because I go into more detail with this with my coaching clients. But you have to start eating more foods that give you value versus just take value away from you. Pleasure-based foods take value away from you. If you notice that after you eat a meal and you're tired, you're sleepy, you want to pass out and you can't be productive, you're eating pleasure-based food, or you're stuffing yourself, one or the other, okay? Instead of doing that, you need to start eating more whole foods, more proteins, all right? Chicken, beef, steak, fish. Folks be all in my comments, well, I don't like eating salmon. Well, damn it, it's dozens of other different fish out there that you can eat if you don't like eating salmon. Well, I don't like eating steak. Okay, well, it's tons of other proteins out there if you don't like eating steak, guys. Because all you need is a good 3 to 4 different proteins that you prefer to eat. If you don't like eating, I don't like eating egg. Well, damn it, eat egg whites. Well, I don't like eating eggs or egg whites. Well, eat chicken sausage. It's tons of different proteins out there, guys. There's no one protein that you have to eat, okay? This is preference, okay? This is why I do something called flexible fat loss nutrition with my members. They eat whatever they want to eat. I'm not letting them eat pancakes and pizza every day, but you can eat within reason. Second thing, outside of proteins, fruits and vegetables. Guys, I have people who are who reach out to me grown as hell in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, in their 60s, not eating no fruits and vegetables. But they'll always, I see them all in my comments on some of my viral videos on social media. Ooh, I love my Simply Living Day. I can't go without it. Ooh, I love me some sweet tea, Coach J. I can't go without it. But yet, when they looking down, they frowning. You want to know why they frowning? Because they got that big ass stomach. Yep. But they ass grown as hell, but they think water nasty. I didn't even know water had a taste to it. How is water nasty, guys? Guys, how much longer, if you're already overweight, if you're tired right now, what's your life going to look like in the next 3, 5, 10 years? If you keep doing what you're doing right now, it's going to get worse. Because I've had the pleasure of doing this over 15 years. So there's people who I've talked to years ago, sometimes even months ago. And then they'll circle back, they'll reach back out. They should be worse. They done went from just being overweight to now pre-diabetic or type 2 diabetic. Y'all don't realize when folks be type 2 diabetic, they be having their feet, their toes and legs be having holes in them and stuff. Yeah, who want to go through that? Just off of just eating habits. Eating habits. All you got to do is change it. And here's the thing. We have to eat on a daily basis anyway. It baffles me when folks say, yeah, I can't do coaching right now, as if their ass ain't going to be eating. You going to be eating every day. Why not just change up your eat? If you truly wanted to make a change, if you truly wanted to be happy about how you look, if you truly wanted to, stop feeling tired, you want your clothes to fit better, you're tired of your clothes not fitting no more, you're tired of feeling shamed and embarrassed about how you looking. If you truly wanted these things, all you have to do is understand how to eat better. Guys, I have people in my coaching program like Kataka. This guy, he was, when he first joined, extremely busy in law enforcement. So he didn't have time to do the workout side of things. I said, listen, man, if it's important to you, I can still help you based on what we spoken about. I put him on a nutrition plan. He dropped 21 pounds in 3 months with just the nutrition. And then I put him on a training plan and the nutrition after his first 3 months because he got his feet up on him. Now Kataka down over 60 pounds. Guys, this stuff is not rocket science. Most people, what I notice is they have a lot of wasted potential. And this is the second thing, okay? This is the second thing because we talked about the nutrition part. The nutrition part is what's going to help you lose the weight, help you slim down. If you don't do the nutrition, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Because you can do all the working out in the world. You go get strong as hell. You might even feel like you have a little bit more energy because you're moving more. But you're not going to lose the belly fat. Okay? I just seen it over and over and over again for years at this point. I've helped over 800-some people at this point. And so that's the first thing, nutrition. The second thing is there's a lot of wasted potential that I see a lot of people have. I see people, and this is probably for me because I genuinely do like helping people. It's the most frustrating and it's really disheartening. It's not even really frustrating to me. It's disheartening to see people I see some people who have the potential, Granted, there are some people who I talk to on my game plan call. I'm like, I can't help you. I'm sorry, I can't. I'll be honest with them. And I just point them in a different direction. But the people who I know without a reasonable doubt who I can help, who they have wasted potential, where they say, oh, I got to talk to my wife. And I already know it's just smoke. It's just blowing smoke. Because if they truly wanted it, would your wife rather have you the way you are, where you big as hell, having erectile dysfunction, or you're tired, always having brain fog, never wanting to go out and enjoy life with her or your kids, or vice versa? The woman too, because when I help women too, the woman, does your husband, yeah, he love you, but is he crawling on the ground for you? Like, baby, is he leaving you voicemails, singing to your ass? Baby, I can't wait until you get home so I can give you some loving tonight. Is he doing that for your ass? No, he ain't. He ain't doing that for your ass no more. Because you have not been loving you. He loved you, but if you loved you, that's where the spark comes. Men, vice versa. She gonna love you when she see you loving you. So both men and women, if your partner ain't giving you that good loving the way that they used to, your ass ain't loving you. Meaning, you done got lazy. Yeah, you done got lazy. You eat junk food. You eat fast food every day. Wondering why you got brain fog. Wondering why you tired. Always making excuses. Got the perfect opportunity to lose weight. You got the money to get a gym membership. You got the money. You have a car to drive to the gym. Guys, there's people who I be sitting in the gym sometimes. They ass don't even be having legs. They be rolling around in a wheelchair, but they ass in the gym. You can't make this shit up. Yet, you got people out here. I believe some people need therapists because they just want to talk to somebody about their problems. But the issue is, it's not even an issue. With me as a coach, I don't want to hear your sob story. I want to help people who want to be helped. And so if you just want somebody to tell about your problems, but without making changes, without taking action, that's just wasted potential. Take your ass to a therapist. Or just go over to the snowflake trainer who just go talk to you, let you cry, and just, yeah. But that's not empowering you. What I do as a coach is empower the people who want to be empowered. I have coaching clients who go through hard days, that they get tired at work. They have they're mentally exhausted from the day, but they'll reach out, man, Cole, man, I really don't feel like hitting the gym, man, but I'm gonna go anyway. And then I root them on. Yeah, man, go, man. Your future self, I promise you. You gonna be happy. You gonna be proud of yourself. And the more you do it, the more you develop self-trust. And that's a whole nother thing on why most people waste a lot of their potential. You've done so many things in the past where you didn't follow through. And now you don't trust yourself to do it. Guys, I've been in a position where I was getting ready to join a couple of different business coaching programs. And to be quite honest, I didn't have the money. I had to use credit. And I was very hesitant. I was very, dare I say, afraid. But I was willing to bet on myself. And what I found is most times when people know they want to do something, but they go against their word and don't do it, I'm going to talk to my wife. They just get off the phone and don't do nothing. That's self-integrity. That's how you start to lose self-trust. You start to lose and stop believing in yourself. And it just eats at you. And so instead, you have to take action. Because when you start taking action, you start to build that trust in yourself. And not to mention when you start seeing the results, this is how you start to get motivated to want to keep going, to lose the belly fat and keep it off. Who in the hell it takes a crazy person to just be motivated and they're not seeing no results. Guys, you're not going to be extremely motivated when you're not seeing results. You're just not. And so you have to get started and take action to start getting motivated because you're seeing results. And that's how this works, guys. There's plenty of days I didn't feel motivated to keep building my business. There's plenty of days I didn't. But because I got started, I started getting into momentum. And it's like, shit, well, I damn sure don't want to stop and go back to the old way of doing things. That's what some folks be doing. They'll start feeling themselves a little bit, they're down 5-10 pounds, they gain the weight back because they stop. Guys, it's no good. You can't lose the belly fat and keep it off if you're doing that. And this is the last thing on how you overcome that issue. If you're around people who are broke, if you're around people who smoke, the likelihood of you starting to do those things that the broke person do, or to think the same way that the broke person thinks, or even start considering smoking. I don't mean that you go start smoking, but it's a higher likelihood of you starting to develop those habits because of your environment. Most people don't succeed in life because they're not in an environment that allows them and empowers them to succeed. Like, guys, I didn't have anybody in my family or in my friend circle who did coaching like I do. Back when I did in-person training, I had buddies of mine who did in-person training, but I didn't have anybody who did coaching the way I do. I coach people all over the country, y'all. I got coaching clients in Cali. I got coaching clients in New York. I got coaching clients in Texas. My ass is in Buckhead, Atlanta. But guess what? I invested in business coaching to where now some of these coaching, different fitness coaches that y'all see all over social media, we all in the same coaching program. We got the same mentor. Why do y'all think I did that? I didn't just want to spend money just to spend money. No. You pay to have a seat at the table. Because when you have a seat at the table, you start to develop and hear the ways of thinking that people who are already ahead of you, you start to adopt these ways of thinking. You start to adopt their habits. And then what happens? By default, you start winning too. You think if you're around somebody who a millionaire or making multiple six figures that you won't think of some kind of way to start making some more money? If you're around them all the time, you go start thinking different. Because you like, man, this motherfucker got a big ass house. He got a nice family. Got a nice little dog over there too. Got a fly ass car. Body on point too. Damn. Okay, so you in shape. So that means you in shape. You gonna start making more money because you got more energy. You got more confidence, right? You start thinking different. And so when people get inside my coaching program and they see folks in my coaching program like Ann down 105 pounds, they see what she's doing. They see people like Brandon Dixon in my coaching program down over 60 pounds. They see folks like who else? Derek Tyler in my coaching program down 28 pounds. They see what these folks are doing. They see how these people communicate inside the lion's den. You see what I'm saying? It makes it so much easier to lose weight. But if you're not willing to put yourself in an environment that empowers you to think differently, guys, you're going to keep struggling. Because if you knew what to do, you'd already have the results. If you knew what to do, you wouldn't even be listening to this damn podcast. And now, unless you're one of my coaching clients. Because my coaching client, they just be rocking with your boy anyway. They like, man, I just want all the game. I want all the game. I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you get saucy, you just want to stay being saucy. So that's what my coaching client do. They get the results. They like, man, I want to stay tapped in, wrapped into this game so I can keep getting these results. But anyway, if your ass ain't getting the results, it's the reason you're here today. Because you want to make some type of changes in your life. Whether it's you want your clothes to fit better, you're tired of worrying and stressing about your health getting worse. You know, we ain't getting no younger, so you don't want shit to keep getting worse. The weight keep going up. You got kids. Your kids ain't going to be kids forever. Your spouse, your partner, they ain't going to be, y'all ain't going to be this age forever. And so why not put yourself in a position where you can enjoy your life now by losing the weight? You can enjoy your life now by having more energy. You can enjoy your life now by not stressing and worrying about your energy and health. And then have the plan, the nutrition, understanding exercise to be able to get the results and keep them long term. Now, this is how it works. This is how you lose belly fat and keep it off. Build a healthy relationship with food. Stop all the hacks. Get you a game plan. Get a plan, because the plan is the lifestyle. If you keep jumping from hack to hack to hack, keto, detox, fasting, and then Atkins, and then carnivore, guys, and once you stop doing it, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to gain the weight back. And so you have to develop a lifestyle that you can realistically sustain. This is what I do with my coaching clients. This shit is holistic. It's a lifestyle. Okay? If you want to go to one of them snowflake trainers who just tell you to eat chicken and broccoli every day, then do that. But at some point, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get tired of doing that shit unless you crazy. Yeah, I just see some crazy motherfuckers who just be doing chicken and broccoli every day. But the people who not crazy, at some point, a light bulb go off in their head. Damn, this shit boring. I don't want to keep doing this. I gotta do something that I can just really keep doing. I can't keep eating this damn chicken every day. It's only so many ways I can cook this shit. It's crazy. Like some of y'all, I guess sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. But because I've been doing it so long, I see the things that y'all don't even see that are going to end up happening to you if you don't start making changes. And so you got to develop a lifestyle. And if what you're doing right now is something that you cannot sustain, you got to find something that you can sustain. Which means you got to have a plan that supports you, aligns with your goals, your lifestyle, your fitness level. And when you get this is how you lose belly fat and you keep that shit off. All right, we out of here. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable, and if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.